y'all, Lisa here. So I am back with another dragon fruit block of the month. And y'all, we are on the last bit. We're on month 9, which is putting it all together. So excited. So here's our packet. We only have 2 colors in there. One, the red's for the binding, and then the other is for our border. We're gonna put it together. Come along with me, let's get started. All right, y'all, we are going to grab our blocks and put them on our design wall in the order that they want us to build them. We're going to build 4 units, and then we're going to sew those 4 units together. So let's get started. All right, y'all, that's what it's gonna look like. This is our panel. We're gonna do, let's see, we're gonna make 4 of them, just like this. So we're gonna put all those first, and then you can kind of see it coming together. You can see it kind of curving, the colors and such. So let's go ahead and sew these 4 up. We'll move back to the sewing machine, and we'll get them sewn up. I'll see you in just a bit. All right, folks, I've grouped them. What I did, because I'm going to keep this one for last, but I grouped them in rows. And so I'm going to sew all those up first. So that way I've got my pattern still behind me, and I know what I'm trying to work on first. And I don't know why I'm going to start with this one. I don't want to start with this one. I want to keep them like in the right row. Sorry for my back being to y'all. Just give me just a second. Okay. This is the one that I want to start with first. So I'm going to start with row 1. All right. So we're going to take this one, which is our top panel. So we're going to take this one. And then our next one, I think, is this one. Yep, so the next one's going to be this one. So I'm going to put these together. Can you all believe we are at the end of this? Just amazed. Just amazed. We've come to the end. one. Are y'all excited? This is like the end of our, it's like, not the end. It is the beginning of a beautiful quilt top that will go off to the long armor when we get it done. At least that's what I'm going to do with mine. Just cutting off some strings and such as I go along too. Okay. So now we have this one and this one. So now we have to add the third one. And our third one is going to go up like that. So I'm going to add our third one. This is our third one. Want everything to stay together. Okay. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so here's our first one. Go across the very top. And I'll replace these with the sewn one. How's that? 2, 3. All right, let's do the next one. I made it kind of go down, didn't I? Let's fix that. Didn't look straight to me. There we go. A little bit better, huh? All right, so now we're gonna do the next row. So we want this one. And it's gonna be just like that. And our second one has that little curve in it. Just make sure that the curve, that this is on the right-hand corner, lower right. All right, so I'm getting mine right because I had it wrong, so I want to make sure it's right. right, so now we have these. Let's put that third one on for this row. And that one's going to go just like that. Okay. Well, that turned out good. All right, so there's our, sorry, this looks like a boot, doesn't it? All right, let's go replace those. Okay, let's do our last row. Let's do our last row. And we're gonna start with purples, and we're gonna start with this one. And then our second one is going to be that one. We'll put the purples with the purples. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. So we've got this thus far. Now we gotta add the other panel to this one, that last panel to this one. Okay, and the last panel is this panel. Making sure that I've got it on there correctly. Now we have this panel. So we have it like, got it upside down. There we go. There we go. We've got that one. Let's go add it to our board. All right, so now we're going to add, I'm going to put this unit together. So I'm going to take this one and this one. Just going to flip it over on itself. I'm going to sew it up. All right, y'all. Just gonna press it a little bit, I think. All right, I'm gonna grab my last one, my last grouping, and we'll get this one sewn on. All right, I'm gonna press that. Hey, y'all. Find the top here. Find the top. All right, y'all. Definitely needs to be pressed still, but there it is. Can you all see it? Can you all see it? So I'm gonna do the other 3 offline, and then we'll come back and we'll put them together. So I will be back. Hey folks, So I went ahead, you can see them back there. I went ahead and made all 4 of our units, our initial units. Now we're going to sew those 4 units together, and then and then we can put the border on. So I'm going to do that. Let me take a look at my book. And did the 4 units. And this is what we're going to do next. What we're going to do next, we're going to put the 4 units together. Okay. So let me grab 2 of them. Actually, I think I'm going to grab all of them. Ooh, it's going to be a heavy one. I can feel the heaviness of it already. So I'm going to grab 2 of them. And I'm going to pin them. So I want one. So they're going to be almost opposite. Let's see what I'm doing here. 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 I'm gonna move my iron. Need a little bit more space. So this is going to be my first one, and then my second one's going to be the purple. The purple. So this is going to go, I'm going to put it together like this. Is that what I'm doing? Purple. And then red. Yep. Okay. So this one's going to go like this. So this one is going to be what I add onto the other side. Add it on to the other side. And we are going to start sewing. And I feel like I want to pin it. Do I want to pin it? Feel like I need to pin it. Yeah, I feel like I need to pin it. It just feels too big for me to handle, so I'm gonna put some pins in it. My ear itched. Okay. Then I'm going to put one at the end. Okay. All right. That'll make it a little bit easier to handle. I'm going to start you here. Did it start? Did it start? It started. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and sew the first one together. Then we'll do the other ones. We'll put those together. Yo. We're so close to having this one done. At least the top, right? And I am going to send this one to the long armor or take it in. I have a long armor here in town. And I will take it in for them to finish it up for me. All right, that's one of them. All right, so see if I can show you. So we had this panel, and we added it to this panel. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing with the other. So we've got this one, and so I'm going to lay this like this. Okay. And I'm going to pin it. Oh, y'all, I'm so excited. So excited. I'm a bit behind on this one. Some people already have theirs done. I'm just a bit, ouch, poked myself. All right, let's get it started here. All right, y'all. So many strings. All right, so this one's done. So now all we have to do is sew them together, and I am definitely going to pin them. But let's take a look at it. Okay, so let's see what I'm doing here. So here's the first part, right? And then our second part. So we're basically just flipping it so that, because they're all the same block, but you've got this the start here and the start here. So you're just flipping the one and putting it, sewing it down the middle. So, all right, so now what are we gonna do? Let's lay it on my table. Sorry for my not facing y'all. I just want to get this right. Oh, because I want this green block. I want the green blocks, this block here, to be on the bottom. So I'm going to lay it just like that. I'm gonna clip this side just for now. Maybe put a couple clips in. And clip this side. Sorry. I need a bigger spot. I'm just clipping these just so I've got them so they stay put for me. And then what I like to do too is I'm going to add just a few down so it stays square. Just a couple so it stays square. So I'm gonna put a pin right there. Moving around a little bit better today. As y'all know, I've been a little, my mobility's been in question, but getting along okay today. My back is still bad, but Okay, is there anywhere else I want to add a couple clips? Better to have more clips than not enough and things start to shift on me. Okay. All right, y'all. Have some of my coffee and let's get this sewed. Let's get this sewn up. No. We did it! We did it! Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look. I mean, it's so heavy. I probably need, and I don't even have, I would have to, my goodness. I need a pen maybe here. And then I need another pen there. All right, y'all. Let me see if I can get this pinned up here. I can't get it all on my design board. Oh, how cool. All right, y'all, what do you think? Let's take a closer look. Let me try not to make you dizzy, but what do y'all think? What do y'all think? It's a cool pattern. I mean, it goes all the way, almost all the way to my floor. What do y'all think? What y'all think? So next, we have one more step we can do before it goes to the long armor, and that's putting on our border. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the border, and then I will be right back. All right, y'all, so we're not going to finish our dragon fruit quilt top this round. It'll have to be in the next video, but it's really just putting the border on. So here's what happened. I was looking at it, and all we have left is just to put the border, like 4 pieces, 4 strips, and then we can send it off to the long armor. Well, so I was looking at what they sent me, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on, but what they sent me was this. Now, see, it looks a lot whiter than it is. It's actually cream. It's very yellow, very cream, like maybe see it from here. Looks very much whiter than it really is, but it's cream. Well, in our quilt, this same pattern that I have in my quilt, there's no cream. It's white, like white, like my wall, white. So if I put this on there, if I use this as a border, I will not get the same effect as when I do that. See, that's the end result. So what I did, because FatQuarterShop is fantastic. So what I did is I reached out to them and I said, hey, I don't have the same color as what I need to finish my quilt top. And I said, the color that was sent to me is a cream and I need white. And so the young lady explained to me that there was a problem with the lot, the dyeing of the one lot, and that they would see if they had it in stock. So with that said, I think what we're going to do is, well, if you're watching this, I've decided to put this video up the way it is. We've finished it with the exception of the border, and I will go ahead and just add the border. Most of you, if you've sewn anything, you've done borders, 4 pieces, the size, the length, do the sides first, and then top and bottom. And then, so then the final video will be after I actually send it off to the long armor and we do the binding. So, we're going to do it that way, I think. and we'll just wrap this video up for this go round. So we need to figure out what our next quilt top's going to be, what we're going to do. So if y'all have some suggestions as to something that's maybe already started and I need to catch up, or something that you all would like to see, leave me a comment below and I'll see about getting in there and we can sew it together. So with that said, I think we're just going to wrap this one up, folks. Okay? So with that said, have a blessed day, and I'll see you when the quilt comes back from the long armor. Until